Hello everyone and welcome to another video. My name is Ike and today we are going to dive right into the vast changes Mojang has implemented to villager trading in the latest 1.14 Village and Pillage update. Huh? And 1.13.2 and all the previous updates, it could take hours to get the proper villager you were looking for, and that caused many of us trading gurus to build contraptions like this that resembled villager Tinder dating apps, and where you could swipe right if you liked the trades that he had. If you liked the villager, you could keep him, or you swiped left, you would send him to the happy fun sauce to live forever. In 1.14, however, villagers actually come unemployed, and we can control what type of profession they have by controlling the workstation it has access to. For example, an unemployed villager, if you want a farmer, you simply place down a composter, and now you have a farmer. If you want a villager to be a librarian, you simply place down a lectern, and he becomes a librarian. On the screen now, I'm going to place a chart where you can pause the video and take a screenshot that shows you the relationship between profession and workstation. Assigning professions, however, can get a little complicated as the villagers have a mind of their own. So if you have more than one villager and you set down a workstation, you may not get to choose which one you wanted. So it's best to do the villagers one at a time, and be careful that you don't have workstations as in the distance used as decor, because villagers can detect workstations up to 48 blocks away. As you can see, he became a smith and is now tracking the smithing table that far away. So keep this in mind when you're setting up your trading halls. If you change your mind about a villager's profession, all you need to do is simply remove the workstation, and the villager will lose his profession, and you can change it. As you can see, unemployed, you can change it by placing another workstation down there. Or if you simply do not like this leather worker's trade, now you can remove the same workstation. He will go unemployed, and then he will be re-employed, and the trades will be reset. This is the same for all villagers. And if you want to lock a villager, you need to do an initial trade with them. Trade with pants, and now when I break this station, he will not lose his employment. And when I replace the station, he will retain the same trades. It's important to notice, as you see, we have no lectern here, that villagers will only search for point of interest, aka the workstations, during the time of 2000 and 9000. So at night here, his only interest is looking for a bed. If we place a bed here, one of these guys is going to hop in it immediately. There you go. And look, this guy is going to now come all the way down here for a bed. However, he will not lose his profession. He will not reset a profession. And we cannot switch his trades out until it is then morning. Time, set, day. And this guy will eventually become unemployed. Let's get rid of the beds. Go time, set, 2000. He becomes unemployed. We can place the lectern down. He becomes employed again, and then he changes his trades. One of my biggest pet peeves in 1.13 was having to use my emeralds to buy things that I did not want to unlock a villager, because the trades that I did want were locked up. However, this is not an issue in 1.14, as villagers will unlock twice a day, and then once you sleep, they'll unlock again for the next day. And so if we lock out one of this guy's trades, let's do the carrots. Let's lock out the carrots. If we come over here and do time set 1750, they're going to reset because they reset their time around 2000. So this villager actually has now reset and we can trade with him again. And he's locked out. And if I then go time set 4750, around 5,000, the villagers will then reset again here in just a second. Let's wait on it. There it is. There's the reset. So villagers will reset twice a day, 2,000 and 5,000. And once you're past 5,000, once you're past 9,000 for sure, you go ahead and sleep the night away, and you got more trades. A little important thing to add here, villagers do not need beds to reset their trades. The only thing that they need to reset their trades is their personal workstation to be in reach, and them to have someone to socialize with, and that's it. So this trading hall design here allows them close enough to socialize and close enough to reach their own personal workstation, and therefore the trades reset at the designated times. Similar to 1.13 and below, to unlock new trades, as we see we only have 2 trades here, we actually need to make these trades. However, now we have an indicator of an XP level as to when he will be able to unlock a new trade. Each trade has its own level of XP and will give you so much XP per trade, and you have to get this bar here to this level. Now once on this level, he's going to stay right here until I back out of the GUI, and now he's going to update. As you also seen, his belt buckle changed from stone to what looks like iron. And now we could trade emeralds for boots or coals for emeralds. He's going to update again to master level. And our final trade down at the bottom will be a leather cap. And this is how we update. Once he becomes a master, his leveling bar disappears, and it's indicated that by his diamond buckle that he is a master. Villagers now have 5 levels of expertise that you can be leveled up through. The first one being the novice, the second one being the apprentice, the third one being the journeyman, and then an expert, and then a master. Starting out with stone with the novice, you move up to iron, then to gold, then to emerald, and then to diamond, giving us a visual explanation of what level the villager is without us clicking on him. In 1.14, the cost of trades will now vary depending on 2 things. The most important is reputation. If you hit a villager, your reputation goes down, and he will serve you up a nice helping hand of highway robbery. In my testing, I've seen a trade go all the way up to 64 emeralds for one item. For example, 64 emeralds for a stone shovel. Guys, this is ridiculous. And secondly, how diversely you trade with a villager. That comes into play. If you only trade wheat, then the value of wheat goes rock bottom. And if you trade more evenly among trades, then the trades will actually go down for you. For instance, my reputation went up for trading with this guy, and my mending book trade here went down to 13. And this is another good point. Resetting trades so you get mending on the first one is a good idea, by the way. And so now my trade went down because of that, and if I were to continue to trade for different things here, my reputation will go up. I traded evenly. We're down to 12 here on this one because we traded more. We went down to 4 on the book, even though it started out at 6 for the silk touch, 4 in a book for silk touch. But however, if I were to give that guy a little bit of a punch, he's now mad at me, and the mending book goes up to an emerald and 17, and I'll have to get my reputation back up with him. Even the lantern trade goes up to 2. Everything went up a little bit, so that's something to keep in mind, and that's basically how the villager economy works. So I want to talk about villagers that I'm going to call the automatic teller machines. Originally 1.13.2, we had basically two. We had the farmer and the cleric, and that was it. But as always, the farmer is now, and as it always was, a steady stream of emeralds. But the addition of beetroot to the trading pool has me excited, because it's just one more thing that we can farm and trade. That gives diversity to our trades, therefore allowing us to farm a lot more emeralds. And I believe by adding 5, 6, 7 farmers, we can produce plenty of emeralds, even though we are limited by 2 trades a day. Next is the shepherd. The shepherd now trades not only the wool like he did in 1.13, but he trades all these dyes as well, and that allows us to make a really simple flower farm and provide all of these dyes. And now that we have a blue dye from the cornflower, we can make cyan a lot easier as well. So all these farms for the farmer and the flower farm, super easy. So we've got tons of emeralds coming at us every day already from that. The fisherman is a newly added ATM in my opinion, because not only does he trade string and coal, but we can also trade boats and all the different fish types. And the one I don't have on there is the tropical fish, but that works as well. And all we really need is an AFK fish farm, and once we have that established, this guy's going to be the top producing ATM of them all in my opinion. Next on the list is the butcher, and we've already had all of these trades, the meat trains, but now we have coal as well, and they added the kelp block and the sweet berry, all things that we can farm really easily, adding to our list of villager trades. Yeah, it all just depends on what farms you want to make. You could actually have all of these villagers here be farmers and not 4 different types, but I personally like the concept of farming more items, and it gives us more to do in Minecraft. Next, an ATM, the Fletcher. The Fletcher's been added, in my opinion, to the ATM group because the sticks, the flint, the string, the feathers, tripwire hooks, most of this stuff, the string and the tripwire hooks we get from fishing. Our chicken farm is going to give us some feathers. We get flint every day when we mine, and sticks fall out of trees now. So plenty of stuff to trade with them and get emeralds for. And one of my favorite added trades, and this is a whole new profession, is the stonemason, because we can trade stone and we can trade these 3 blocks, and most people don't even like in the first place, for emeralds. And what do we get in return? We can get not only emeralds, but we can get quartz and we can get terracotta. We can also trade clay balls. And finally, the cleric is still an ATM in my opinion, because we can trade a rotten flesh. We can now trade nether wart and empty glass bottles that we get from AFK fishing, plus the occasional rabbit's foot that we might get, and the scoots if we get into turtle farming. So that's all pretty good. That's what I'm excited for as far as the ATMs are concerned. Now, the new treasure we're getting from trading, what of those am I excited about? Well, the farmer is going to give us suspicious stew, which that suspicious stew can do a lot of things, from regen to giving you the wither effect. So it depends on the farmer. The fisher is going to sell us campfires for emeralds. The armorer now sells full sets of diamond gear. The cartographer is going to trade us a new pattern for the loom that looks like a globe, and plus he still trades for the cartography map, the empty map, and it's supposed to be the woodland mansion and the ocean monument maps, but right now I do believe those 2 trades are bugged out. All of the diamond tools are now available between the toolsmith and the weaponsmith. All diamond tools, and of course librarians now have, of course, the trades that they did have, and all the new enchantment trades for crossbows and bows and so forth. And those are the new trades that I'm excited for actually doing trading, so that we don't have to waste diamonds and don't have to go mining as much, basically, and we don't have to spend ages searching the end and dungeons for enchanted books. We can get them from villagers. Alright guys, first of all, I'd like to thank you if you've stuck around this long. This video took a lot of work, and if it's been helpful to you, please consider subscribing, hitting the like button, and sharing with someone else that it might help them with as well. Second of all, write down in the comments how many times you heard my rooster go off in the background, because he's been cackling all day, so I don't even know. Let me know. And third of all, back to the villager trading situation. I feel like it's gonna be better, stress wise. It may be seemingly a little slower, but if we diversify, like I've said earlier, what we trade and have more trades, we're gonna balance that out. Doc M77 himself said trading was crap, but I don't think it's crap. We've got better trades now. The trades are better. That's what we've wanted for years. It may be slower, but I think knowing how to work and balance them is going to give us a better result than what we had before, and that's what I'm excited about. Next off, I'm going to be providing a world download for this trading hall here for you guys, so you can mess around with the villagers yourself. You can replicate the trading hall if you like. And next thing I want to mention is that I'm going to be doing a survival series, but I'm going to treat it more like a tutorial series. And what I want to do in the series is I actually want to start and go look for a village and create a villager trading hall where we need to create all the farms that we need to actually make emeralds from our ATMs, and then use those emeralds to buy our gear. And then ultimately we'll have a goal where we need to earn enough emeralds to construct a build or something. I haven't quite decided yet, so look out for that. So if you've enjoyed this series and you want to know more, look out for that coming series. I'm excited about doing it. Also, I want you guys to check down in the description. There's going to be some other videos from people I respect on YouTube who have made villager trading videos, namely gnembon. Doc has made one, and there's been a couple others that I've watched, and there'll be a few down there, so check those out. But anyways, guys, that's about all I got today. So this has been Ike, bringing you ideas and tutorials to help you survive and thrive in Minecraft. And until next time, guys, happy Minecrafting. We will see you later. Bye-bye.